Hi, this is a quick how-to guide on how to get started when you open up the background builder. So the first thing you'll see is a screen like this, and the first thing we'll go over is how to upload some logos. So if you go to the top button here, which says Logo Login, you're going to find a window that'll pop up, which will take you directly to Dropbox. So the only way to get your logo in here at the moment is to upload logos to Dropbox, and then you'll copy them from Dropbox and then paste them in. So I'm just going to go ahead and log in real quick. And just give it a second. All right, now that we've logged in here, we're going to see whatever you have in here. If you don't have a Dropbox account, you can create one for free, and you'll have plenty of space to be able to upload some logos. So I'll just go ahead and look in this folder where I have some logos. And I have two logos here that I'm going to go ahead and use. One is a more square looking logo like this. I'll go ahead and copy on that. And then once I copy this shared link right here, I'll go ahead and paste this in. And over here, you'll see that there's two different logo uploads. The top one is going to be for wider logos, and the bottom one is going to be for more square logos. So since this logo is more of a square shape, I'm going to put it into this bottom one. And then the last thing you have to do is where there's a 0 at the very end of the link, you have to delete the 0 and put a 1, which tells it to download the logo. All right, so that's good there. And then I'll go ahead and take this second logo I have here, which is more of a wide logo. I'll hit the share button again, and that's copied. And I'll go ahead and just paste it in there, delete the 0 and put in the 1. So I've done that. Now both logos will change to the logo that I want. All right, so once you've done that, you can really start anywhere, but I just did that to start just to show you how to import a logo. And now I'll just go ahead and show you how to move things around. So down here are some directions on how to place and move things. So if you go ahead to this menu button, you can click on any of these things to find some new categories of things to place. So let's go ahead and start with some chairs. So the first thing you're going to do is drag and drop to place an element. So I'll go ahead and drag that in here, and then you click on the element to select it, and you can see it's highlighted. And use the W, A, S, and D keys on your keyboard to move it. So A is left, D is right, W is forward, and A is back. And then you can also use the arrow keys on your keyboard to turn it as well. And then you can use either delete key to delete the object. And you can also use the Z and X keys to adjust the sunlight. Finally, to hide the user interface, you can hit the H key. That'll hide the user interface. All right, so another thing that you can do is once you go to a different room, so the first room has this, we'll just go to the second room. There'll be a bunch of materials up here, and these are all different carpets. And if you hit the button walls, you have different options for walls as well. So if you go ahead and drag any of these down here, you'll see that we can change the carpet. And then same thing with the walls. If you go into the first room here, we have, delete these real quick. We have different walls as well on here. So these are actually materials that you can change on the walls. I'm sorry, those are carpets. These are different materials that you can change on the walls like that. But for this second room, we actually have three-dimensional wall coverings or panels. And so instead of just dragging them and dropping them, you'd have to actually delete them to remove them. You have one that's a material, and then this is a actual panel. All right, and so then once you again want to start placing objects, you just go ahead and move them in here like this. Place them wherever you'd like. Put some plants in here. And then again, if you want to upload any logos, you can. Your logos will already be saved there as long as the link's in there, so you can just go ahead and drag that in. And you'll be good to go there. Maybe you want another one right there. And then you can continue just adding things into the scene. Just anything you'd like. Maybe some decor as well. And then once you're done with everything that you want to change, go ahead and hit the H key and move around anything that you might want to, and just go ahead and take a screenshot. And then you can use that screenshot to upload to your Zoom or Skype, or in the future, I believe a couple months from now, the Google Meet will allow virtual backgrounds as well. You can also use the images for any green screen background if you want as well. I hope that helps, and let us know if you have any questions at all. Thanks.